Ladies and gents, welcome back to another episode in the HIIT series, and today I have a full body HIIT routine that you can do anywhere. By now in the series, you know the benefits of HIIT. If you don't, go back and check the first video, 8-minute shoulder HIIT routine. That'll tell you all the benefits that HIIT provide to you on your journey to build a better physique, taking control of your health. So in this episode, I'm gonna take you through a quick HIIT routine. As always, 2-to-1 work-rest ratio, and we're gonna do 6 exercises to really work the full body and hit every single muscle group and body part. All right, so without further ado, we're gonna jump into this right now. For the first exercise, we're gonna do the barbell overhead squat. Really gonna work on the whole body. So simple, what you do, get a barbell. Now, a barbell weighs 45 pounds with no weight on them. They'll have different barbells that go up and fluctuate in weight, but the standard barbell should be 45 pounds with no weight on it. So we're putting 45 pounds over our head, all right? So what we're doing with this is, you just want to get the weight, clean it up, hold it over your head, all right? Now, my hands are a little bit wider than my shoulders. I'm gonna get into my squat base, turn my heels out, my toes out, and then we're just gonna squat. All right, quads, lower body, shoulders are all on fire from stabilizing. That's our first exercise. Now we're gonna jump into the next one. We just rested our 10 seconds. Now we're gonna jump into our next exercise. For this one, we're gonna do the dumbbell push press. Now, for the push press, I got 2 dumbbells, 35 pounds, that's 70 pounds total. Now they're dumbbells, so you're using one arm each, pushing at the same time, but you're still working one arm, so you might be able to get a lot more weight if you're doing push press with a barbell. So you want to make sure that you lower the weight, make sure you're comfortable, you're not getting hurt when you go through the movement. So for the push press, you're just going to hold the dumbbells right up at your shoulders. You're going to get about shoulder width, slightly inside shoulder width stance with your feet. And then from there, you're going to squat down a little bit, pop up, and push the weight. So you're squatting, coming up, thrusting your hips, at the same time pushing the weight up over your head. So we're gonna do 20 seconds on, 10 seconds off. Ready? Let's go. Man, toasted. All right, so for our next exercise, we're going to be doing dumbbell push-up and row, also known as the renegade row. And it's just as simple as it sounds. You're gonna do a push-up, and then you're gonna row with one arm, push-up, row with the alternate arm. 20 seconds on, 10 seconds off. Enough talking, let's get to work. So you're just gonna assume the plank position or push-up position. Down, push up, row, right side. Down, push up, row, left side, 20 seconds. Whew, as you can see, I'm smoked. You don't need a lot of weight when you're doing this because it's actually counterintuitive, because after you do a push-up, you have to be able to roll the weight, do a full range of motion. So you don't need a lot of weight on the row. All right, so it's a full body exercise. Keep that in mind. You can hear me, I'm blowing wind, my heart rate's up. So it's a good workout. Don't overcomplicate it. All right, so we're gonna get on to the next workout. Right now, dumbbell concentration curls. to work on this bicep piece. All right, let's go. All right, so we're gonna get into the dumbbell concentration curl right now. And so I like to add a little bit more, and you probably will too, because biceps is a show muscle. You wanna make sure the sun's out, guns out. So what I like to do with this one, go 20 seconds, but I like to use a heavier weight until I fail. So I'm gonna go with the 35-pound dumbbell until I can't get any more reps. Now that may be 5 seconds in, that may be 10 seconds in, but as soon as I can't, I'm gonna drop that. I'm gonna drop it down to the 20, and then I'm gonna continue until I hit the 20 seconds, all right? So you can stick with the 20 if you feel like you're brand new and you won't be able to get through the full 20 seconds, but I've been doing this a little bit and I just wanna add a little more stress. So if you feel like you wanna add a bit more stress to your biceps, get some growth, start with the 35 till you fail, and then finish up with the 20. So for the concentration curl, what you wanna do is, you wanna rest your elbow against your thigh, so keep it locked, and all we're doing is curling up, and we're really concentrating on the bicep. So locked with the elbow, curl, squeeze at the top, all right? 20 seconds on, here we go. So in tax, you can see, I was able to get a fair amount of reps with the 35 pounds. So experiment with that. Maybe it's a 20 for you, drop down to a 5 or a 10, but experiment with it. Make sure you get some gains in those arms. So our second relaxed exercise, we did the biceps. Now we're gonna work on our triceps with the 2-arm overhead tricep extension. Now, what you wanna do is pick a weight that you can get probably about 12 to 15 reps with, all right? And then you wanna make sure that you're going through a full range of motion all the way down, all the way up. You don't have to lock out all the way at the top, but you wanna make sure that you give enough resistance on the negative end to push through and get a full extension on the positive end, all right? So just like this, keep your arms above your head. Don't flare your elbows. You wanna keep your elbows as tight as you can. So not out here, right in here. Man, triceps already dead already. So you want to make sure on that one that you want your elbows to be too wide or too tight, because it can lead to some elbow tendonitis. So you got to be careful using this exercise, but it's still an effective way to target the triceps. So you want to add it in there, but you just don't want to go overboard with it, all right? So keep that in mind. We're gonna head over to our last movement of the day, an ab movement, the Russian twist with a little bit of weight, all right? Let's do it. All right, ladies and gents, so our last exercise for the circuit is an oldie but goodie, Russian twist, and we're gonna add some weight with a 25-pound plate, all right? So if you can't use a 25-pound plate, it's too heavy for you, maybe you go with no weight and you just use your hands to touch, all right? Depends on where you are. So we're going from beginner to advanced. This is a more advanced technique using the weight, all right? So keep that in mind. What you wanna do for the Russian twist is you're gonna lean back, keep your feet elevated slightly, and then you're just touching from one side to the next under control. We're gonna do that for 20 seconds straight, 10 seconds of rest, and then we are done for the circuit, all right? Let's do it. All right, ladies and gents, there you have it, a full body HIIT routine that you can do from home or the gym. Save time,
burn a lot of calories, get your heart rate up, and have some fun, all right? Switch up your workouts. It's good to use some HIIT sometime. Sprinkle it in, use it for about a couple weeks, depending on how you feel, and then get right back into your straight sets to make sure you maintain your strength on your training, all right? Don't forget to subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Woo!